Hello and welcome everybody to Dakar 2018, and to join me in this experience is Ryan, as always. G'day Ryan, how are you, mate?
Hey, good.
Going well?
According to the game, it's Dakar.
Dakar 20. I'm going to stick with Dakar. You know what? It's my accent. Chalk it up to my accent.
Fair enough.
A big hello to everybody in the chat. Speedy Chicken, welcome to you. Hippie, rocking some audio from Tesco's Wi-Fi, which I'm sure is really terrible, and lots of dropouts, but I appreciate you being here anyway. Mr. Potato, hi there. Mr. Roscoe, how's things doing tonight? Simon, things are going along in a fashion of some sort. Now, look, what I'm going to promise you straight off the bat is that this is not necessarily going to be the longest stream in the world. We're going to find out. Let me tell you a quick story. So, I thought, you know what? I get it. I'm not a very good YouTuber, right? I'm not a great streamer. I understand that, and I thought I've got to better myself. So I've got this new game, Dakar 2018, and I thought, sure, get on, make sure things work, get the tutorial done out of the way, and we can hook straight in. That didn't quite go to plan. And Ryan has already heard this story, but I'm going to tell him again. Hey Staniel, how are you, mate? Yeah, I'm going to tell you again. I loaded up the game. First things first, I've got the steering wheel plugged in. Everything's set up exactly as it was for Gran Turismo last night. And it doesn't recognise the steering wheel. It doesn't matter what button I push. I don't know if you can hear me pushing buttons here. You can see it says select X down the bottom. That's a no-go. That's a no-go. And it loaded straight into a tutorial, so I'm not in a menu where I can actually just go and adjust that. So I thought, okay, I guess I'm doing the tutorial with the controller. And let me hit restart here. I can tell you one thing for sure. In something years of my life, I don't think I've ever failed a tutorial, and I've certainly never failed it twice. And that's where I'm at so far with Dakar. So things are going well. Let's hit restart there. Let's get this thing loading. It's not exactly the quickest loaded. Batman, welcome to the stream. Great to have you along. Great to have you along. So, yeah, we're going to see how we go, but not off to the best start because the wheel is not being detected. Stop the music there. The wheel hasn't been detected. I'm on controller and it doesn't feel great. That's first reactions. It's probably not the best feeling game on a controller I've ever had. The physics do some weird stuff. I will show you that rather than going through it. My co-pilot, who in this instance is some American dude who is exceptionally
partner.
annoying.
I'm your co-driver. I'm here to help you with the navigation. You need to follow my instructions, which I'll read from the road book. Let's test your driving skills in this Dakar 18 qualifying rally.
Now, when you jump out of the car, which you'll see me do in just a moment, I decided to change the look to invert on, because that's how I roll. It said that it was on in the menu, but the game was like, well, nah. But the car snaps around. I'm not on full throttle here, very much feathering the throttle. This is with a bit of practice on board here.
Mud between rocks.
Now results may vary.
Waypoint okay.
I crashed there.
No, and the river.
Actually, no, delayed. Yeah, I lasted about 100 meters.
Let's get out. Show that car stuck in the mud.
Nice. I have to get a car out of the mud if I don't get stuck in it myself. I need to back off on the revs a little bit, I think. So let me pull around and get the car into a good position so I can exit the vehicle and tow this guy out. I don't really know how it would be advantageous since I also am in the mud, but anyway. So I've jumped out, went to menu, options, we go down to, where was that? It was in controls. Invert camera vertically is yes, but what I can tell you for sure is it's not working. So if you see me do some weird things with the camera, that's because I don't play invert off. I play invert on.
Cap is not this way. The view is great, but we need to keep moving.
And so the same guy who just told me to get out of the car and help this dude out is now...
No time to stop and smell the flowers.
He's now throwing shade at me. Dude, you need to wake up to yourself. Get in the car, please. Here we go. Hey, Nick, how are you, mate? Great to have you on. Right, now we're going to pull this guy. Now, you can see that this guy has got no interest in being pulled out of the mud. I'm just skull-dragging him. Because he apparently went for a sneaky pokey bum wank in the bushes. And he's just like... yeah, nah, come on, car, get some grunt up. I'll do the old snatch. I'll pretend it's a snatch trap and try that. There we go. Oh, there's a tree there, that one. Okay, that one's on there. So I'll put this guy... Now, last time I did this, I burnt the clutch out. And it took a lot longer. So I feel like I've done a better job there. That's a good sign. Please, I'm holding down circle, get out of the car. There we go. There we go. But thank you... Oh, see, there's that camera thing. You go back up to the car and you use hook, which in fact means to unhook.
Let's go. Get back in and let's keep moving.
I keep trying to get in the right side of the car, which is the wrong side of the car. And now you get to see how the car drives and handles. I didn't burn the clutch out this time.
To main track. Follow electric lines. Waypoint okay.
Now, I don't know if you heard it then, but last... No, yeah, no,
the car is damaged. Let's stop and check it out.
I've busted the car. And apparently that affects the brakes. So yes, I don't know if you heard what old mate was saying, but he pretty clearly said to go... I'd love to select the clutch like I did last time. That'd be cool. He pretty clearly said there, he's like, go left, follow the road and the power lines. But you actually had to turn right, so he's a little confused.
Well done! The car is now repaired and we're ready to go. Get back in and let's keep going.
Let's continue. I can't wait to try this with the steering wheel.
500, get ready for a tight left. Leave main track. Tight left.
Steering
leave main
on
track.
Controller.
Road. Danger 2.
Very difficult. And you can't gain too much speed, or you can see that it's just understeering. Please turn. Please turn.
8Ks and 700. Stay on track. Attention.
So last time I was coming through here, I actually wasn't putting any steering input in at all, and the thing was snapped hard left for no reason. Put me in a rock and failed the tutorial. If you can't tell from our tone of voice, I'm having a good time, Ryan. How are you going with it?
I'm just doing the tutorial for the first time, and it's
let's go.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, you got to use your controller, or did your steering wheel work?
No, just using the controller.
Well, we are both on very rare steering wheels that almost nobody has and no game supports.
But I do think it's quite publicly noted, though, that there is a day one patch or something coming which will add the steering wheel support.
Well, that was on PC, I believe, and
no,
my game did download an update. When I first installed the game, before I played it,
to go straight ahead to off track. Attention, sand.
So I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be able to turn the steering wheel on. This might be something I later. Pretty disappointing.
Go straight ahead to off track. Cap 0. Sand. We're moving too far away.
How am I moving too far away? Okay, here we go. Let's get back on track. No, apparently, I mean, okay, I've validated.
We're moving away from our cap.
If you can't see at the top of the screen, there's a yellow dot that I have to follow.
Straight ahead to cap 332. Uphill dune.
What game are you playing, Batman? This is Dakar.
Continue on cap 332.
This is obviously soft sand.
500. Prepare for downhill dune. Danger 3. Palm tree on the right side. Downhill dune. Danger 3. Cap 332. We missed a lot of waypoints. Let's
try
a lot of
air. And that is the third time I failed this tutorial. So let's go again. Let's try it again. Now look, I want to say straight up, I'm not here to bash on Dakar 2018. If you don't know anything about it, it's actually by a very, very small development studio who I believe has never actually made a proper game before. I think they might have a few phone games they've made. I believe they've built assets for other development studios, like cars and things like that, for racing games, but never a full game themselves. And they've nailed their first one with the contract straight from Dakar. This is the official Dakar license that they've been given here. And look, for a small development studio, that's got to be pretty scary. Like that's a
Welcome,
big,
partner.
that's a big
I'm your
task.
co-driver. I'm here to help you with the navigation. You need to follow my instructions. Which
Yeah,
I'll read
it's
from
not
the
a it's
road
not a
book.
small
Let's
commitment.
test your driving skills in this Dakar
The other thing
18
I think is
qualifying
they
round.
probably had a very strict deadline that they had to keep.
5,
There will be a Dakar 2019, by the
3,
way.
2,
Yeah.
go.
Which is another scary thing. But yeah,
500. Get ready to turn left.
so far I have found
More or less
plenty
visible.
of
Rocks.
issues. At this point, oh,
Mud between rocks. Danger 3. Attention. Waypoint okay.
I would love to. I'm going to go the right hand side of this time, so that I don't have to.
Let's
go
help
through
that
the mud.
fellow over there. Sportsmanship always pays off.
There you go, let's help
get
this
out.
fellow.
Throw that car
Sportsmanship
stuck in the
always
mud.
pays off. Use less throttle this time. So yeah, I'm not here to bash on the studio. In fact, I did pay, like, because I'm a no, damn camera. Because I'm a nobody YouTuber, I don't get free copies of shit to try out and stuff. So
Yeah.
this is something I very much paid for.
No time to stop
And
throw the
it cost me
flowers.
$89.
Yeah.
That's what this game costs. So it's a full price game. It feels an awful lot like an early access that you might just pay, a small amount of money for.
Pull the car out of the mud pond.
Yeah, I mean, I guess depending on the initial spending, if it was going to be like Gran Turismo, where they're just going to continue unloading massive amounts of content, then you'd be like, yeah, fair enough. But we just can't see that happening.
No, that would be my first concern. So I'm trying to keep it off. There's that tree. I knew that was coming. See, I'm learning. Okay, I've got him out. No thanks, no appreciation. Just burnt my clutch out again. I would imagine.
I'm not gonna like do anything to like make you
Let's go. Get back in and
feel
let's
bad or
keep
anything, but I did just beat the tutorial on the first go.
Yeah. I'm not doing so great. Okay.
Left to main track. Follow electric lines. Waypoint okay.
Yeah, vehicle damage. There we go. Okay, so time to repair.
The car is damaged. Let's stop and check it out.
So yeah, I do just want to emphasise, not only do I not want to rip on this game, specifically, that's not what I'm here for. In fact, I really want to enjoy this game, especially
Well
given
done.
the $90
The car is
I
now
paid for it.
repaired and we're
Well,
ready to go.
all that
Get back
aside,
in and let's keep going.
the amount of time we've been waiting for this game and how keen we've been for it to be here,
Get ready
Yeah.
for a tight
we're
left.
both
Leave
very
main
keen
track. Tight left.
to
Leave main track.
see how it
Whoa.
goes. So
Danger 2.
neither of us has openly come here to rip on this because we both actually want it to work.
I do. I really want to enjoy this game. I'd love to be using the steering wheel, but you might be right, even though I did do a patch when I installed the game.
8Ks and
Some
700.
sort of update,
Stay on track.
which I presume was the
Attention.
day one update. Perhaps that's not through yet. But that seems like an oversight. I mean, this is a $90 game. It's apparently a racing simulator, and it launches without any steering wheel support. I mean, does that throw some early flags up for you, Ryan? Do you think that seems like...
No.
400.
If this was
continue on
open
track.
access,
Let's go.
early access, and they're like, oh, look, you can have a go at the game. It's got its problems. It doesn't have steering wheel support, but it's early access. Have it for $20.
But the thing that I would say from that would be
Oh, whoa.
Easy,
Okay.
easy,
Don't know what the
easy.
car just did then,
Let's
but
try and finish this in one one piece.
So continue on. It just has this weird habit of veering to the side for no apparent reason.
Yeah, I think it's potentially your brakes, because obviously you touched the brake as soon as you did it.
Attention,
I just did it there mid-corner, and no problems, but that's cool, yep.
But yeah, so completely forgot anything about what I was saying then.
Go straight ahead to off track. Cap 0. Sand.
Now, I have got through the tutorial, and the first thing that I've thought to do was to go in and check controls.
Waypoint okay.
Because I wonder if
500,
just turning down the brake saturation and the steering sensitivity,
which is only on 50%.
Danger 3.
Yeah.
Cap 332.
might help here, because it seems like there's a lot of steering input.
Yeah, it's
like it's built for.
The cap 256.
This is the thing where it gets confusing. It's like it's built for a steering wheel, but they've not made steering wheels usable.
That is what's so puzzling. And again, I'll reiterate that if this was early access and it's kind of said, look, there's no steering wheel support, I'd be okay with it. But this isn't a release day game.
Stop the stamp time card.
I have seen many people though complaining about the lack of steering wheel input, and a lot of people been saying there is a patch. So.
Well, they'd have to be. They couldn't possibly not patch it. But oh shit, I'm back into it. Okay, I thought that was.
You should drive a little slower.
But no.
Finish speed limit zone. Go, go, go! Straight ahead.
Wow, the co-pilot's a long way behind. I've accelerated up the hill and he's going.
4Ks and 100. Stay
We
on
finished
track.
the speed limit
Let's
zone.
go.
He's rather irritating, isn't he?
Rather.
But look, what I'm hoping is that my first 20 minutes in this game is the worst that the game has to offer.
1K, keep pushing. Go, go.
Well, there is no multiplayer thing yet.
There's no multiplayer in it yet.
Mustn't be. I'm on the multiplayer online split screen thing. It doesn't give you the choice to do anything.
Let's try
Finished tutorial! Yay! I've made it to the main menu. I'm going to pat myself on the back. Good job. Good job. Well, that was a very frustrating experience. I've never ever failed a tutorial 3 times, but okay, here we are. It's cool.
And now you have.
Congratulations, you've been qualified to enter Dakar. Do you wish to continue to the main menu? Or do you accept a new challenge? I'm just going to go to the main menu, I think, at this point. Okay, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt that the patch that includes steering wheel functionality is not yet on the game. I still would pose the question as to why, but okay. Transmission, let's go simulation.
I guess it's something that, as you alluded to before, potentially it comes down to deadlines. They needed to deliver a game, and to be honest, having steering wheel control to me would be a secondary, given that you have motorbikes, and that so using a steering wheel would be odd with a motorbike. So
well, yeah, obviously you have to have controller support. That's an absolute given. But this is a racing sim, a $90 racing sim, and it doesn't have wheel support. When I get home, I plug it into my PlayStation.
Yeah, no, and I'm not trying to dispute that at all. But
let's go down to say 25% steering sensitivity.
I think I put it to 30.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 25. Throttle acceleration saturation. That's whatever. Brakes though, what'd you go down to?
Yep.
70.
I think, actually, no, I'm pretty sure it was 70.
We'll try 70. Again, there's invert camera. Vertically, obviously, you don't want it horizontally. That's on yes. It doesn't really do anything, but that's okay.
Okay, so in the next instance, you can go to the ranking and look at the global statistics, but that's pointless. In Explore, you've got either training or tutorial. Online, the multiplayer thing, I don't understand why that. I don't understand why that's not there. That makes no sense to me.
Again, it's yet another feature in a $90 game missing on day one.
Yeah.
So that's a thing. That's something else that they haven't included. Hello, PISCO. How are you? What's going on? No technical difficulties. Actually, the stream running fine at this point. Having a few game-related difficulties, but you know we're working through, and hopefully this game kicks ass. So I guess I go a new adventure then.
I was going to say I'm going to do explore, do some training to see if this before I commit to starting an adventure, to see if this actually changes up some of the handling characteristics.
Lesson 1: following tracks.
And that's the other thing as well. Like, I paid absolutely no attention to the guy talking about how to navigate.
I actually listened at the start. I did. I was here. I wasn't streaming, so
yeah,
I did.
I was listening to you, so
yeah.
so I didn't listen to anything he said. I wasn't really following the navigations at all. Basically, just following the road that was there, and finished at first go. So
yep.
you and I have had differing
very different experiences so far. Yeah, I will give you that. And thanks for the subscribe there, Peter Smits. Peter, it's one of them.
5, 4, 3, 2,
this
1.
one.
Oh, I'm manual now. What's okay? So X is shift up.
During 3Ks at 100 meters, your objective is to follow the main track.
Just have to follow the main track here,
Remain
which is
on the
cool.
main track. Keep moving forward, following the main track. 500. Continue straight ahead on the main track. Go past 800. Go past the house on your right and keep going forward. To the
Holding
left.
it pinned in
Continue on
6.
main track.
Getting nervous.
Now, turn right and then left. Main track.
Turn right and then left. I've not done well there. And it just sort
For
of
2Ks,
stopped a bit.
600 meters. You will continue driving straight ahead on the main track.
I'm flat out. I've like just gone straight off the road and just driving in a straight direction away from. I'm not even really going anywhere. Just the guy keeps telling me that we're lost. We're not lost, mate. Literally, I do a 180 and head back in the direction. We're back. It's sweet. It's not like we've travelled for days.
I think we are going to get lost. And I'm okay with getting lost.
Right. Leave main track. Careful. For 5Ks, you will
Tight
keep
right,
going straight ahead
main
on
track.
this track.
Be careful.
Remain focused. It's a long distance.
I turn tight right. I left the track.
Pay attention. Don't get distracted. Follow the track.
This guy talks too much.
Yeah. I'm almost looking forward to getting onto a bike so we don't have to listen to him anymore.
Same.
500. Continue straight ahead between the rocks. Danger 2. Attention.
I've grabbed 6th again. I'm getting brave now.
Go straight ahead between the rocks. Danger 2. Twisty track. Hey. Attention. Go straight ahead between the rocks. Danger 2.
He's telling me to go ahead.
Waypoint okay.
What? Mate, calm down. Sorry, but I'm not digging that voice, yeah?
Don't worry, old man. We are the same.
Okay.
Right there with you, pal.
Couple more Ks and you'll arrive at the finish line.
His voice is very irritating. And you know, it's interesting because I wouldn't say it's a sport well known for Americans being a large part of it. Of course they are, but this is the only English navigator we get, so we're going to have to learn to love him. Right. Well, I got through. Passed the first tutorial.
I restarted because, you know, I did go on an adventure.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Probably not the wisest of moves, but it's okay. I'm fine.
Yeah. Look, I'm very hopeful that this game is going to just turn out to be just a really good, fun game. You know, I was led to believe that we'd be able to multiplayer this game, and you could in fact navigate for me, or I can navigate for you. But it's a little bit light on features.
Yeah.
Which should be fine, as I said, if it was an early access game.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 3Ks at 100. Follow track straight ahead. Pay attention and concentrate on track.
Okay, so 3Ks. Well, why are you doing that? Stop that.
Continue going straight ahead on track. 800. Keep going forward to the left. Remain on main track.
I still don't think this guy knows his lefts and rights
to the left.
that well.
Turn right and then left. Continue on main track.
This is what I just did. This is the same thing. Did I click on the same?
Must have.
Must have.
2Ks and 600 meters. Continue on the main track. Let's go.
Be ready for 40 minutes of hell. That's sort of what I'm thinking, and that's why I said at the start, I'm not actually anticipating this to be one of the longest streams you'll ever see on my channel.
500. Get ready to turn left to off track. Leave main track. Now, turn left and follow cap 120. It's very important that you follow this cap.
Can I just get off this part before I turn left? Like, I really didn't want to pull into soft sand.
5Ks. Continue straight ahead on track. Attention, sand track, twisting.
So this was the next tutorial.
Keep focused on track. Go straight ahead. Let's go.
Whoop, there's tracks there. Whoop.
500. Straight ahead between the rocks. Danger 2.
I don't even know what rocks I'm supposed to be driving in between. Whoa.
Lost and losing precious time. Let's get back to the last note.
We're lost and losing precious time. Okay, so I've also gone on an adventure. Which one was the main track split into 3? Yeah. His instructions are really not good.
The problem as well, though, is that because we're sort of not overly paying a lot of attention, that's probably not helping. I mean, obviously,
I'm trying,
yeah,
man.
but like obviously, the navigation part is very difficult. So it.
I don't feel like I'm heading anywhere I should be. Isn't there's a thing. Yeah. So, because this says at 22.25 kilometers. I'm at 31, and where's the compass directions? I don't know. I'm lost. I'm definitely going the wrong way, Alexander. Cheap Joe Rogan is angry at you. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna go until the guy says some stuff.
I think you can reset back to the last waypoint.
Last waypoint. Okay, here we go. Good call. Good call. Okay, it doesn't reset your gears though. It just starts you in 5th.
Wonderful.
Just another thing that
5Ks. Continue straight ahead on track. Attention, sand track, twisty.
Continue 5K straight ahead on track. Sandy and twisty. Mate, we're in the middle of the desert. There's
Keep
nothing
focused
twisty.
on track. Go straight ahead.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Go straight ahead. He's just telling me to go straight ahead. I'm listening. I'm being a very good listener right now.
500.
Yeah,
Straight
you're right,
ahead between the
Fiasco. There is some
Danger
stuff
2.
up there that
I can
we should
fix
be
that.
paying attention to.
I can fix that. I'm going to fix that right now. Let me remove that. That doesn't need to be there. Let me go to that. Let's get rid of that. I only turned that back on last night,
Yeah,
if you recall.
I do.
Okay, now hopefully you can see a little bit better. But he just said to go straight, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't trust him.
We're lost and losing precious time.
Yep. There you go, we
Let's
lost.
get back to the last note.
I feel like listening to his instructions is a really bad idea. The loading's nice and quick too.
Yeah, given the size of the maps and stuff.
Hey Kogan, how are you, big fella? Great to have you here. Great to have everyone here. Thanks for stopping by. Even if it is just for 3 minutes until you make your mind up about this game. So this is where it says go. Oh man, I really wish it just set you back in your gears.
Here's track. Continue straight ahead on track. Attention, sand track, twisty.
Hopefully this, I might have found a track. It is twisty.
Keep focused on track. Go straight ahead. Let's go.
I mean, obviously this was always going to be a game that was somewhat niche. Dakar's not exactly the biggest motorsport event in the world. I'm on the right way. He was reading out these instructions before, and I was literally facing a different direction.
Twisty, sand, waypoint out 4Ks and 800. Continue straight ahead on track. Pay attention.
I'm a lot more convinced now that I just read the same tutorial. Even though, no, I went continue.
I also did continue.
And is it not the same thing?
It seems like it.
We get to the finish line.
I did it. No, lesson not complete. Yeah, exactly. PISCO. Continue straight. Okay, we lost. Sure. So what you're saying is don't trust you at all. I got too many penalty times apparently. Oh, now I have to restart. Okay, let's restart. Let's do this again. Great to have you along for the ride. If you are watching along, feel free to ask any questions in the chat. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily bitter and twisted about this and in a bad headspace, but I also wouldn't not say that.
Yeah.
Again, I just want this game to be cool. I just want to enjoy this. I just want to do some multiplayer, one of us navigating, one of us driving, smashing through. That's what I want. I did cut the corner in the desert, Kogan. That probably should have been a 10-second penalty.
It was a 20-second. Every time you don't hit a waypoint, you get a 20-second penalty. I got 3 of them.
2, 1, go.
It's definitely an interesting. I've moved on to the second. The only way you can get onto the next thing is by leaving that tutorial and going back to the menu and going to the next one. So I'm guessing that as a part of training, you just keep doing this same thing over and over and over again.
Okay, well I'm just gonna quit then, because I've already done this twice. I don't want to do it again.
Nah, you're probably right there.
So explore, training, lesson 2, introducing cap headings. We are learning how to Dakar, people. We are learning how to Dakar. But yeah, one of the concerning things for me is just, I guess, as I've said before, it's just the state that the game's released in. It's not finished.
Yeah, I mean, everyone says like it looks okay.
It does. It looks fine. Like it looks fine. I wouldn't say it looks amazing, but it looks fine.
It's okay.
Like, it looks better until you get out of the car.
1, go.
It is, Cody.
Is this some place like this? Yeah.
100. Follow track straight ahead. Pay attention and concentrate on track.
This is the same thing, the second one. So I had actually continued on to the second one.
500. Continue going straight ahead on track.
No, because I hit
800.
continue as well,
Keep going forward
and
to
it just
the
does
left.
the same thing.
Remain on main
Well, this
track.
is the same.
Now, keep
Yeah,
going
I know.
forward to the left.
Don't really understand.
Turn
I don't
right
think
and then left. Continue on main track.
I just don't think this guy
For 2Ks and 600 meters. Continue
understands
on
his
the main
lefts and his
track.
rights.
Let's go.
I know I do.
Oh,
500. Get straight ahead between the rocks. Danger 2. Twisty. Sand. Waypoint OK. 4Ks and 800. Continue straight ahead on track. Pay attention.
I don't want to comment too much on the car physics. It's doing weird things. There's no doubt about it. It's I wouldn't say it's feeling great, but it's just on the controller. I think until I can actually try it on my steering wheel,
Folks,
Yeah.
2Ks
I'll
before we get
reserve
to the finish line.
judgment. But I just took like a massive shortcut, and I'm going to finish this in like a quarter of the time.
yeah, but the problem is you've only hit one waypoint, so you're gonna get
True.
like
Not less than not completed.
1, 2, 3.
That's right, because you
4.
don't have to hit them sequentially.
You just gotta get them.
You have
And you've
video and
missed-
audio now, Hippie. Yeah, I missed all of them.
You got one of them.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously I got the last one. Code
All right.
Driver has 0 chill, Jules. Yeah, pretty much spot on there. 0 chill. He does need to calm down. He gets very angry, this guy. Very aggressive with me.
This could end up being quite bad because I have gone into start a game
Yep.
and it says you're about to choose a vehicle class without co-pilot feedback. Yes. Yes. That is yes. And who am I going to pick to ride a bike? Well, it's going to be Toby Price.
Of course it's going to be Toby Price. That's what I want to do. This is the last one of these I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go bike riding. I don't know how to read the notes yet, but whatever.
Nah, that's the thing. Like without him sort of telling me, it's going to make it hard. But at the same time, wasn't really what listening to him anyway. So
100. Follow track straight ahead. Pay attention and concentrate on track.
it says for me to start it in rookie difficulty because I'm new.
Whoa. Whoa. I don't know why there's one of those weird just veers off. Okay, I guess maybe I hit
500. Continue going straight ahead on track.
the bank to the right.
800. Keep going forward to the left. Remain on main track. Now.
Okay, do I
keep
go
going
forward to the left,
to the
or do I
left.
go on main track? Like,
Turn
chill
right
point.
and then left. Continue on main track.
I think this is it here. I'm on the main track and I'm bogged.
Can you explain this, Jamie?
For 2Ks and
There
600
is
meters. Continue on the
it's
main
got
track.
a
Let's go.
vehicle controls stiffness. You can have medium, soft, or firm. Height, medium, high, or low. Anti-roll bar on or off. You can adjust the toe angle
500.
on a motorbike.
Get ready to turn left to off track. Lead
The
down,
toe angle
turn
on a
left and
motorbike.
follow cap 120.
I mean, essentially, you're just
Very
doing that by
important.
turning
Follow
the
this cap.
handlebar, aren't you?
Yeah.
5Ks.
Ah,
Continue
good
straight
one,
ahead on
guys.
track. Attention. Sand track. Twisting.
Alright,
Focus
let's see
on
what
track.
happens here.
Go straight ahead.
Well,
Let's go.
I shouldn't have touched the brakes there. I didn't realise that it's a handbrake.
How are you feeling now that we have changed the controls? I don't feel like I changed anything.
No, I don't think I've changed anything. Is that the track he wants me to go
500.
right onto?
Straight ahead between the rocks.
No idea.
Danger 2.
Where were those rocks? I found them last time. I mean, I get it. I have learning to do. I definitely get that. I need to learn how to use these notes.
We should return to the last road book note.
Oh, that is irritating. I went
And-
right this time, didn't I?
I don't know.
Somewhere here I was just like, screw it. I went
5Ks.
right.
Continue straight ahead on track. Attention.
But yeah, so
sand
that-
track.
this is-
Twisting.
Nah.
physics of the bikes and everything aside, it is pretty tough, and there's a lot of wrapping your head around.
Oh, there is, yeah, for sure. That's not the game's fault that I can't read.
No. It's going to take some time to learn this stuff, and are those things on the... Yeah, they sort of are, and that's what we're talking about. So there is... that is your sort of your road book. It helps with your directions and stuff. Have you ridden a motorbike yet?
No.
We are lost. Let's get back to the last road book note we know.
But I'm going to now because I'm getting very close to just going on some sort of swearing tirade. No, this is where I'm supposed to be. He said I'm lost. I've literally rolled over the hill to this finish line. I don't like him. No. Maybe did I go through the finish line the wrong way around?
We should return to the last road book note.
I got expelled because I ran over a dude.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Are there any other views? Yeah, there are. Yes. They are supposed to be directions, Kogan. I'm definitely withdrawing because I've had one full gut of that. Absolute gutful. Let's start a new game.
Inappropriate behaviour.
On a bike. Yeah, no co-pilot feedback. On the big sick Kato. And we're going to go with our Toby Price. Hands down.
Hands down.
$45 kilowatts. Definitely a rookie. Roadbook full, yes. Cockpit driver, it shouldn't make a difference. This is where you're saying the toe angle on a motorbike.
Don't forget to adjust your toe.
Yes, I'll adjust all of my toes, I guess. Anti-roll bar on a motorbike, yep.
Yep.
This is where you were at. Just going to confirm that, and we're going to get going. Are you Aussie man? I tell you what, I'm not far off Aussie man. Tonight, I'm not far off. In the words of Elsa, let it go, let it go. You know what? I'm not that far away. There's going to be a verbal tirade coming up soon. So if you're watching this stream with kids, who knows? But don't blame me if I start saying naughty words. Kraz! Holy shit! How are you, Kraz? Great to have you along. Been a while. I'm at 34% loading. Seems quick. This game also doesn't fit my TV. What's up with that? Gran Turismo does. Love your stuff, mate. Thanks, Pick. Appreciate that. I guess the disappointment's there because we've been waiting and excitedly waiting for this game so long that when it sort of spends the first 20 minutes of your life making you get really upset, it's less than ideal. Here we go, Big Toby Price. How's it going, boys? Let's get it on, mate. Let's get on her. On the big sick Kato. Here we go. This is going back to automatic.
Because you're on rookie difficulty.
How am I reading this logbook? I've got to go left. Oh, I'm so glad there's a map marker up the top. For noobs like me. See that yellow bit up the top there?
Yeah. Do you know how long I've just spent trying to chase that? Like in circles.
Another high quality game feature. I've been doing a lot of turning at this point. There we go. There you go. You can see how much toe angle I've got there. I'm just riding in a straight line at an angle.
Someone else has just gone like in the game. They're like, oh no, don't slow down, mate. Just keep going fast. So I'm just someone else is going, so I'm just following them.
Oh, I got a waypoint. I need to go back to a manual gearbox because that automatic shit is shit. Throttle, dead zone, brake, dead zone. How do I do this? How do I do the thing and make the thing do the stuff?
Yeah.
Camera, transmission. Here we go. Simulation. Semi-automatic. Let's go semi-automatic just to try it. Why not? Vibration. I'm gonna leave all this shit. Yep. Yeah, sick. Yeah, sick as, bro. You got your toe angle wrong. That's what it was. Has that applied? I don't know, but oh yeah, there's a save thing in the top right. Bike sounds like me after a can of Heinz baked beans. Yeah, pretty much. At rev, it's like at idle, it's okay. You back off and it does that lumpy roll off that you would expect from a dirt bike. Okay, and when you change to semi-automatic, it just goes, oh, you were in fifth gear. Now that you've unpaused, you're in neutral. This looks like a pretty big sand dune. Ooh, a big cliff on the other side. This is not going to end well. No, it's fine. Bloody big fence right there, isn't there? Hey Sliders, how are you, mate? Hope you're having an absolute cracking day. Where is this thing taking me? I've literally just gone around in a big circle. Look at the yellow thing. It's not moving. There we go. That's the way. This is where I was to start with. Okay, that's because I missed the checkpoint. And it guides you back to the checkpoint you missed. Okay, understanding. Learning. This bike physics is fucking shit.
As a man who has spent time on a bike.
Have you ever ridden a bike?
No.
Have you ever ridden a dirt bike then?
No.
No, well, I can tell you now, this is not what it feels like.
Okay.
I am a man that has spent many hours on motorcycles.
Including a 4-hour postie bike endurance race.
Correct. Off-road postie bike endurance. That was an absolute blast. I love that. That was bloody good fun. And I tell you what, even a postie bike, when you're absolutely, you got your tongue hanging out, going like the clappers, even the postie bike's fun. Obviously I've missed a checkpoint because there we go, I'm doing circles. This is, what do the other views look like? Here we go, I'm on board. Oh wow, I'm flying now. Here we go. Can I do a wheelie at least? No. I don't know how I feel about this view. Also, I'm not sure if you're aware, but when you upshift on the motorcycle, there's a very, very large delay. Why is the bike camera pivoting, turning at the head, and not the point of contact with the ground? That's a very good question, PISCO. I don't think I feel good about this view. I can't see the notebook anyway. That's just boring. This is obviously a helmet cam. Oh, this is a good view. This is what you want. This is the view that you can really see what's going on. This one's better. This is how we do it. Chopper cam. I'm not joking, this is legitimately a view. You can't control the bike when it's in the air. Oh, there's another rider. I wonder if he's lost too. That's a big jump. Oh, I should have eaten shit then, for certain. Let's go back to this. And do circles. Until I actually go through this waypoint. Time for some mad stunts. Yeah, he's doing circles around the right waypoint as well. He's dead right, PISCO. Just by GPS. It seems like the obvious choice, doesn't it? You just get your iPhone, like Google Maps going, wouldn't you? Got the waypoint. Oh, this is awful. He's not taking his feet off the pegs. The bike's not leaning in when you turn. This is really awful. Oh, and now I crash. After all the mad stunts I've done, I snapped my spine as well. Oh, now I gotta run back. And I have to repair it as well. And it's why is it standing upright? That would be my question. It's just casually upright in the. Wow, I really broke it.
Well, I'm watching an AI person.
The suspension's unrepairable. Yeah.
Watching an AI person not capable of making it up this dune. They're just like sort of halfway up the dune, full pinned. Makes total sense. Come on, mate, I was relying on you.
Is there a reason why I can't... Okay, I guess the bike's broken beyond repair. Because I've gone to the repair menu. I can't repair the gearbox. Not enough Dakar points.
Gone and done her in, mate.
Transmission's unrepairable, suspension's unrepairable. Radiator is completely furked beyond all recognition. That's at 0%. And that's... How do I retire? I guess that's me done. 10 out of 10 for bike sticking the landing. Yeah, the bike stuck the landing. Need to drink a few pars to deal with this game. Oh, mate, the funny thing is, I came home, loaded the game up, started the tutorial, started hating life, and I'm now 4 beers deep because I need it to calm me.
I never thought I'd say it, but I feel like I need the co-driver back again.
Okay, I've gone back to the last waypoint. Bike is still broken. Can I repair it now? Have magical repairings? No. It's just like, nah. So I guess I just need to retire or restart. Cool. Let's restart. You still may be 4 beers short. You know what, PISCO? I might be. I might be 6 beers short. And yeah, I guess as I was alluding to earlier, one of my big concerns is obviously they were contractually bound to get this game out. It's an officially licensed product. Contracts would have been signed. You will have this game out by, you know, probably mid-September, and they got it pushed back, or maybe start of September. They probably bought another couple of weeks. You'd think that would be a concession in the actual contract itself. But I would imagine they're just not ready, and they've slapped together what they've got. I still think it's a bad joke. There's no steering wheel support in this sim racing game. But patch inbound, I know, I get it, that's fine. But yeah. Maybe I should have just jumped out and tried a truck or something. Have you tried a truck yet, Ryan?
No.
Come on, you good thing, load. Okay. Let's see if old Toby, who's a pretty handy little motorcycle rider, if you've never heard of him, a dead set effing legend. In fact, I think he did the Fink not long ago, which is an Australian version of Dakar, much shorter and everything. He did it on the bike and in a car. And I think he would go first thing in the morning at like 5 AM and do the bike stage when they start. And he'd fly the helicopter back to the start and then do the stage in the car. What a badass.
Yeah, it's pretty full on, isn't it?
That's huge. I am away. Careful not to break the suspension. Did I just miss it? Nope. Come on, get going. Yeah, this... I mean, if you want to know what the physics are like, if you ever played like an off-road motorcycle game, probably 15 years ago, PS2, maybe PS3 days at the start, then you'll have felt this before. This won't be unfamiliar. This is MX versus ATV Unleashed from about 2002, I'd say. Except that was fun. No, and look, again, it's not the game's fault that I can't read patch notes and get lost. And that's certainly not getting any criticism from me. That is something I need to learn. And that yellow marker at the top is very helpful because I can't read notes. I think part of the problem is you want to go really fast because there's not a great sensation of speed with the game. It doesn't feel quick at all.
It doesn't.
So you kind of feel like you want to hold the throttle down, but in actuality you need to back off a bit. And if you hit soft stand, you will just back off a bit. First impression. What are the first impressions? Is this any good? Welcome to the stream, RJ. You've missed a bit. First impressions, I haven't made them yet. But I guess it could be going better. Did I miss that checkpoint? God damn. Oh, it's down here. Follow this dude. This dude will know where he's going. He's just going to do it really slowly. See how much more cautiously I'm playing it now. But yeah, there's not a good sensation of speed. Like that was actually something that Assetto Corsa Competizione was getting sort of grilled for, a bad sensation of speed. Well, this just feels like you're not moving at all. And yet, by all accounts, if you're doing 120 odd kilometers an hour through, oh wow, that's through a sandy desert area like this, I believe it's supposed to feel pretty intense.
I would imagine it would feel pretty intense.
Like full puckered bumhole for the entire time. Like it's nomming your undies up it. That kind of puckered bumhole.
Yeah, well, I mean, if the risk and the rush wasn't there, I can't imagine that'd be much to entice people to want to do it.
No. Oh. I get to go all the way up and over Mount Everest here. But yeah, the trick is definitely to go slower. Bike physics, by the way, Mojo, are utter rubbish. If you've ever ridden a bike before, you'll probably be offended. You apparently don't really crash. You don't hang your foot out to stabilise like you might expect a dirt bike rider or a Dakar rider to do. Dakar rider. Dakar. Why is the bike not leaning? Very valid question, Praz. Very valid question. Again, if you've ever ridden a bike in real life or seen someone ride it or even just know what a motorbike is, this isn't going to look that realistic to you. And he's the slowest gear shifter ever. In the Dakar, I bet he barely uses his clutch to shift gears. It would be instant. They are essentially a dog box. If anyone knows what a dog box is in a car, that's what motorbike gearboxes are anyway. You don't really need to shift. You only need your clutch to take off and you can just kind of slide the rest home. So this whole lengthy delay... I did it! I completed the stage, Ryan.
Look out.
There's even mud on my forks and I haven't gone through any mud. tweet Chris. Just say if you think it sucks balls. I don't want it to suck balls. This cost me $90. I won that stage, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but at this point, I guess I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah. It certainly seems that way.
I'm thinking about going back and trying like a quaddie or a side by side or something. How's the truck go? Is it any fun at all?
Not really.
You went through quicksand. Okay, yeah, okay. I did go through quicksand there at some point. You sound a little disappointed. Do I? Is that coming through? No. Rubbish.
Rubbish.
I wonder if the side-by-side would be any fun. We've done a car, because the tutorial was in a car. I've done a bike. You're doing a truck, so you can sort of give ongoing feedback.
It's just, like, I'm doing 107 kilometers an hour on sand.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I'm doing 40 through a school zone.
Yeah. There is zero sensation of speed. F1 2018 is for sale, $62 at the moment. Kraz, can you believe I traded F1 2018 in on this game? Did it today. Took it in there, got $35 off my $90 game.
Yeah, I actually just paid full price for the game.
Stiffness. I would say stiffness setting right now, very floppy. Not stiff at all.
It's rather soft indeed.
And very soft, I would say. Much like my tyre pressures. Transmission will go to semi-auto. I don't really know what the semi-auto did since I had to shift all of them, but we'll go with that. And during the next 12 minutes while that loads up the level, I'm going to go and get another beer because I'm out dry and this is a game that requires many beverages. This game isn't making anyone stiff. I don't think so. Chris, I don't think so.
Tell you what, Jules, I'd probably prefer to be playing dirt at the moment.
Okay, I'm back. Is this not loaded? Oh, it has loaded. Okay. Lol. I was going to say. This makes me want Dirt 2. Oh, I definitely want Dirt 2, Jules. 100%. I'd be happy with Dirt. Like, just Dirt Rally is fantastic. I suck at rally games. But I love them. I've never done Dirt on my channel, I don't think. I've got it on PC. And every now and again I just jump in and smash out a Pikes Peak hill climb. Now that I can't use the steering wheel, it's just kind of in the way.
It would be.
Yeah. What's going on in the chat? Are you serious? What a great trade. Yeah, it was a great trade, Kraz. This game isn't making anyone stiff. I've been there. So you wouldn't recommend F1 2018 then? Mojo, it's just not where I'm at. I've got nothing against the game at all. It's fine. If you want an F1 game, yeah, sure, go for it. Did it make any huge improvements over F1 2017? I don't think so, to be honest. But Why can't I do stage 2? Okay, I think this has gone to stage... Yeah, it's gone to stage 1. I've done stage 1. Oh, because I changed vehicle. Never mind. It's the beers kicking in. This seems like an early access PC game for sure. Yeah, Red, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I know I've been taking... Like, real talk here for a second. I've been shitting on this game now for, what, like an hour that this stream's been going. To be fair, I see potential in this game. I do. And there's a lot of cool things about it. However, what's got me pissed off and fired up is the fact that this is literally a $90 video game in Australia. You can convert that to your local currency, figure out it's a full price game. It's same you'd pay for Call of Duty, for Red Dead Redemption. It's a full price game, and it's not ready. It definitely feels early access, like they've got so many more updates to come, so much more to do. And the thing that concerns me about that is that they've obviously rushed this out to meet contractual deadlines. That's the impression I'm getting from it. Well, they have to get Dakar 19 out. It's already announced, and some things, like if you wanted VR support, the developer has already basically said you're going to be waiting for Dakar 19. It's most likely not going to be a thing in this game. And if they've got such a small dev team, how long are they really going to be able to focus on... I'm rolling backwards. How long are they going to... I'm sliding backwards now. Seems cool.
Because physics and stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I hit the ground. What's happened there? I hit the ground, which has bounced the rear end of the quaddie up. And then there's no drive on the front wheels, obviously. It's a two-wheel drive. So the front stayed on the ground, the rear's bounced, and I just didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Well, it won't. Not in real life it won't, but it does here.
In this game it will, yes.
Even the Facebook and Instagram logos are stretched on this guy's Guernsey jersey. Whoa, okay, there's a 360. That was a thing, wasn't it? They should probably get the R fixed before they do VA. Exactly. Holy shit. Well, look, what is wrong with this thing? If you get out, you are not going to have a good time on landing.
Yeah.
Let's go on board. At every view, you're staring at the ground, because I guess they couldn't figure out how to get the notebook showing in front of your face. So that... Oh.
Yeah, look, that's not great.
Sorry, just need a moment there. Oh dear. And there's another 360. So if you get any air on a quad bike, just roll down the hill in neutral here. If you get air on a quad bike, Ryan, just so that you're aware, when you land that, it will bounce and you'll do a 360.
Fair enough. Okay, so we can do online now.
What?
Yeah. Random.
What?
I know. I've just got out of it and went to multiplayer and it works.
Well, let's do that.
Yes.
We might actually be able to have some fun.
Yes. Let's not do Lima Pisco because we've done that 3 times already. So
can we do something else?
Yeah.
And you're going to navigate, yeah?
I have absolutely no idea how this is going to work, mate. I'm creating a session. That's what I'm doing.
Holy shit, I'm quitting out. Let's do this. This could actually be interesting. We might actually have some fun before this is out. The quad is broken. Pick correct, my friend. Welcome, by the way, to everyone that I haven't said welcome to that's in here. You are quite right. It's broken. It kind of follows the theme of the rest of the game, really, doesn't it? Okay, all I can do is... Oh, no, there's join session. How do I select it? There we go. The ATV in PUBG drives better. Lars, the quad bike, there you are, you're the only person with a session going, so I don't really have to filter my friends there, do I? We're in, mate, we are in. Are we on quad bikes?
You're on a quad, and I'm in a truck.
That doesn't work well for me. Can I have to go and start another career. We have to start another career in the vehicle we want to be in and then start the session.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. So, let's start a new game. We want to...
I'm going to do it in the SS.
New game. A side-by-side. Done. Let's do it in a side-by-side. Which dudes? Who'd you choose? Patrice
the turbo one. Because it says turbo, so obviously.
Oh, right. I mean, they've all got 170 horsepower, but...
No, but this one says turbo.
We'll go rookie. Stiffness, still very much soft on, I would say. Okay. Now that we have a session, I have a game in progress. Are you kidding? I have to load up.
I didn't. Just exit out.
Oh, just go back. Yeah, cool. I'm glad I didn't hit X there.
Yeah.
Online join session. Can you get F1 2018 back? Probably not, Chris. But I'll just go back in and say, I accidentally swapped this.
Yeah, it was an accident.
For what appears to be fecal matter from the arse end of my dog. I just really want my video game back, and you can have the feces back.
Look, don't even give me any money or anything. Just, I'll take a loss.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm still winning.
Keep my $45 extra that you took out of this $90 game.
Just give me F18 back.
Have I joined you? Are we in the same team? What's the GO here?
I don't know, man. But just push ready, and we should be sweet.
How?
Triangle is
yes. Send it. Got it.
Absolutely zero idea what's going on here.
As flaccid as fuck. That's what it is, Chris. That's what my stiffness is right now. It's almost an innie. It's basically a second belly button. Always fun to hang out. Look, it's great to have you here, Chris. I know this is not going that well, but as long as we can all sit around, we can have an experience. And I almost didn't stream this. I walked out and I said to my wife, this is not going well. I don't think I can be bothered streaming. And then I was like, no, you know what? Fuck it. This is me doing something for the consumers out there. If you want to buy this game, you can have a better picture of it. You've seen stuff, you know how it works from the tutorial to the menus. You've got a better idea and you can make a more informed decision, and that's it's my public service for the day.
Yeah, Mojo, I'm pretty disappointed in that as well, to be honest.
We're not, we just did 2 side-by-sides, Ryan.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, well I guess you're leading. And they're a single speed.
Oh, and don't
I
they
can't
just
see anything. Can you?
No, not really.
I'm gonna go on board.
Whoa.
How do you go on board again?
Triangle.
Oh yeah, you can totally see so much more.
It's actually not bad. This actually kind of looks cool now. Like, at least it looks cool.
Oh, whoa.
It still doesn't feel very cool. And I hope you're navigating, because I
don't even know if there is a navigating part of this. What?
Where's the logbook at? This, I guess, is self-stand. Where's the logbook? He's got it in his hand, and he's not talking to me. I can see you sitting there. Do something. Shit, look at it.
So there's something up the top corner there with the little logos on the right.
Top corner, yes. That Hamita Chalotta hat and super drink. Super drink.
Super drink.
Do you want a super drink?
I don't know what these mean. But
is it quality? Piasco's asking if it's quality. Never guessing. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. The silent treatment. He's pissed off at me. I told him I was flaccid, and he was like, "Well, I guess I'm not going skiing today in the car, then, am I?"
I'm trying my hardest.
Right, I get going.
Yeah, I don't know where to go.
Hang on, wait there. Stop there. Stop! Stop! Oh, you bastard! But come back here. Get back here. Get back here.
I just got expelled from hitting you.
Oh, you're a fuckwit. Do I resume? Do I quit? I guess I quit.
Hang on, I'll see if I can get.
I've quit. I've quit. Yeah, my navigator's not angry. He's just disappointed. Exactly what it is. As a huge fan of rally, this sucks. It does.
Has PISCO because he's in this game.
He's not sitting there reading navigation notes. He's sitting there reading his contract, figuring out if there's a way out of it. So,
how do we get out of this crap?
Right. Okay. So, how do we join the same team? How do we do that?
I don't know if you can.
There has to be a way to do it, man. Let me create the session. Let me drive. Difficulty rookie game mode. Oh, you went treasure hunt. Okay, so you didn't go Dakar Rally.
I thought it would do something different.
Let's go to a place I can't pronounce. Iueni. Treasure hunt or Dakar Rally? Your call.
Whatever.
I'm gonna go treasure hunt because I don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, me either.
So if I invite you, and don't look for a game, let me invite you.
Okay.
See if that makes a difference.
I don't think it will.
I can't even find you.
Yeah, you got all these people, but I'm like lost down the middle somewhere.
God damn.
The downsides of being YouTube famous. Hey, you just went past me.
Did I? Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it. What's your picture look like?
Yep. I just saw my name.
There you are. I found you. Found you. It's fine. I got it. I got this. I'm not new to PlayStation. Now, hopefully when you join, we can figure out a way to become, like, I could have sworn they said you're going to be able to navigate your way through this. Unless this is happening because I went treasure hunt instead of Dakar Rally.
Maybe.
Maybe, actually. Do you want to try that?
So I won't join.
Let me leave.
Okay.
And let me do an actual Dakar Rally this time. Create. Game mode, yeah, we're going to leave it on Dakar Rally. We're going to go to a zone we haven't been in before. Let's go to Bellion in Shilekito. Nah, the pronunciation there.
Nailed it. Much like...
Act shocked when you get the invitation. Oh my god. Why is that my ping? No, it's my number. Okay. That's cool. Oh, I have a custom list set up with IRL. Silly old me. I've already dealt with this issue. Okay, invite away.
I've received an invitation. How nice.
Hey Rory, by the way, it's been a little while. Great to have you back checking out stream, coming in for a chat. Use Tom and Tim Carr's buggy class.
I think we're in the buggy class.
I guess the side-by-sides are buggies. Okay, so with the same driver, with the same class, same team, same car number in a Dakar Rally, surely we're both going to be on the same team now.
You would bloody think so, wouldn't you?
You better hit ready. You better hit triangle.
I better do that, yeah.
Yeah.
I somewhat think, though, that we're not going to be in the same car. But how's that even going to work? Because one of us is going to be driving and the other one's going to have absolutely no idea on how to read a map.
Yeah, it's a lucky dip too. Who's driving? Who's navigating?
Yeah, because navigating is definitely the word.
That is not going to be my forte, personally. But we're in a bit of a whack. You boys stop whacking off my trailer. Loading's going well, still on 0%. Just a quick update, FYI.
Yeah, but it did go from 0 to 100 though. It didn't even like hit a...
Yeah, sure. Well, I've got to 5% now, so...
Oh, I went from 0 to 100 and now I'm back on 3.
Cue disappointment, yeah. Yeah, well, we're going to try and have some fun though. And I just want this game to be a bit of fun. And if we can at least have fun doing this shit...
Yeah.
At least if we can get into some online fun, navigating, getting lost.
Well, yeah, you can get 8 cars in you.
Jesus Christ, really?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we have to convince 6 other people to buy this game. I don't know that this one stream on YouTube is going to do that, man.
What I want you to do is just forget the last hour and a half.
Yeah, forget everything I said until this point. This game
has been fantastic.
Fucking brilliant. I love it.
So good.
This game of the year so far for me, 2018. Put it down. Dakar 18 is the game of the year.
Yeah. There's 2 buggies.
5.
Is there really?
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, do you want to lead on, or are you going to trust me? At least we don't have to worry about gear shifts, I guess.
I'm getting let off.
800. Go
Oh
on,
no.
69.
Oh, I got a massive disadvantage there. I was sitting here waiting for you.
I found the windshield wipers. Oh god, I've lost it.
Prepare to turn left. Vegetation. Danger 2.
Oh. I'm stuck on a rock. I've glitched on a rock.
Do you need my assistance?
I do, actually. I don't know how I turn the windshield wipers on. There we go, I've turned them off. Look at me sitting there like a smug dickhead. Look at his sunglasses from 1997. Get some new sunglasses.
Alright, mate.
The guy next to him is just twitching a bit too. It's a bit off-putting. Go to TV cam so we can see you rescuing me.
Oh, shut up! Fuck! He's like, let's keep moving.
Let's keep moving. We're not going towards our objective. Come on, hurry up. Shut up!
How do you even do this?
Press X. I'm near my car.
That's what I'm doing. Maybe I'll just hit you.
Maybe we'll just go restart, yeah? I'm just restarting the stage, man.
Okay.
Let's try and get through a stage and then start a new game. I love how you have to start a whole new career and a whole new race just to try a different vehicle. That is some good development there. That's some good game making.
Oh yes. That makes absolutely 0 sense. I was just about to, Kagan, and then he's gone and restarted.
What was that? Pick suggested turning co-driver off, then hop out your car and hop into his car. That'd be cool.
I don't think that works.
Nah, neither. Get into the car and ram him, Top Gear style. That'd be nice. Red Dead Redemption 2 is certainly different to how I imagined. A lot more vehicles and a lot less interesting.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I can't wait to get copyrighted for this menu music. Or, you know, if any of the game developers see this stream. And then it's like, report! Report!
Report!
Report!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
This time, I still have to shift in the drive. This time you're going to lead.
I got the gun start.
3 cases, 800.
Bonnet view
Go
like
on,
we used to in Grand
69.
Prix. This thing has got a lot of... Wow, that's a... It's going to be difficult to race in TV view.
1K,
The suspension
prepare
is
to turn
so
left.
soft in these.
Vegetation.
Holy
Danger 2.
shit! Not real.
Turn left to Cap Zero.
Oh my
Danger
god.
2.
Wait till you get into the bumpy stuff.
9K. Keep going on Cap Zero.
Holy
Attention.
crap.
I'm on a pogo stick.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it feels like. And then like, as soon as you start getting a little bit of happy slappy, no, she's just all over the shop.
Much like I said with the motorbikes, if you've ever...
Cap is not this
okay,
way.
I just did a thing. I don't know what I did then. Obviously hit something that was just like, nope, nope. But if you've ever driven a side-by-side, or a car, or seen a car, if you've ever heard of a car, this is not what they feel like
Stay on Cap Zero.
to
Let's
drive.
go.
Wow, whoa.
I will say though that now that we're not in the dunes,
Does need more horses, by the way. Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
holy shit!
it-
I did it! I had to withdraw. I was reading the
it?
chat and I did somersaults. I get a replay! No, I just have to watch you.
oh,
Ooh, I can switch tab. Oh, no, let's just... Let me restart. Does it restart for you?
yeah,
Oh. Oh, so I'm controlling all of this for both of us.
yeah.
Fantastic. I don't even think this game merits your motoring channel. It's kind of a point, Alexander. Like, this is really crossing the line between my Charlie Roscoe channel and my Lethal Charlie channel. Or Owl, Ryan. Lethal
Ow.
Charlie channel.
Oh, we've been joined by somebody.
Oh, is that what that noise is? It is. It's Nelson.
Nelson?
I'd very much like to mute Nelson or just kick him.
Oh, don't kick him.
I'm not going to do that.
There's probably 3 people playing this game in the world at the moment.
I don't even know how to do anything in this game. Navigating menus to kick someone is going to be like a 20-minute job I don't want to be a part of.
Yeah. Nelson, lead the way. We don't know what we're doing.
That was a good roll though, wasn't it?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Hello, Mrs. Roscoe. Yeah, no, she's very much in bed. You are hearing that guy talk and not... We got 3 cars now. How do you look behind you?
1. Go.
There's definitely 3 people.
Yep, I'm following you.
3Ks is 800. Go on Cap 69.
Is this guy going to punt me? No, not 10.
This isn't Gran Turismo, mate.
1K. Prepare to turn left. Vegetation. Danger 2.
The suspension is
Now,
just
turn
so
left to Cap
soft.
0. Danger
It's
2.
just takes a bit to get used to. I mean that
We're moving
when I
away
just
from our cap.
nailed that turn, mate, absolute winner.
Yeah, it felt alright. It actually would have looked alright on my jump. Mad skills. Oh god! No, I'm fine.
But as I was saying before, now that we're not in the dunes and we're like sort of in this little area,
Clearly
there
not
is a-
going on any kind of track, by the way.
no, there's definitely no track.
There we go, moving away from that cap, he just said.
There is more of a sense of speed now that there's all the rocks and hills and trees and plants and like.
There is.
I can honestly say I wouldn't want to be doing this in a truck though. Like I'm borderline not wanting to do this in this thing. I think it's like a bit crazy.
You'd be riding a motorbike though, you can never crash a motorbike, you can do what you want. They don't even lean.
Yeah, it's all sweet.
This can't be an actual road.
Yeah.
Oh,
you-
I've had
you can't-
collisions with a dude in a Peugeot.
His old mate in Peugeot, is he?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, old mate's gone Sebastian Loeb.
Yeah. And
Come
he's
on.
up against a couple of... Oh, no, I'm good. It's all good. Got a roll
500.
cage.
Get ready to enter Rio and turn
Not
right.
even a big deal.
Danger
That
2.
could be a big
Rock
deal.
on the right side.
We have to find a road. There has to be a road here somewhere.
Here's a road.
Enter Rio. Turn right. Follow Rio. Wait for
Yeah.
OK.
Oh, yeah.
500. Tight left. More or less visible. Tight left. Rocks. Danger 2.
Oh, he stuffs the big side by side up the inside of Nelson there.
Right. Exit Rio on Cap 11. Danger 2. Pay attention
All over
to
the
cap
place.
heading.
Not a big deal. Frame rate dropping slightly. I may have some water on the windshield. Good thing I figured out what the windshield wiper button was. That is so slow. Is there 2 settings? No. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there is 2 settings,
Yeah, I
on and
got
off.
No,
We're
there's a
moving
second
away
speed.
from our cap.
Well, that was
Get
mad
ready to
stuff.
turn left between rocks. Danger 2.
Saved it. No big deal.
We're moving away from left. Cap 278. Cap
This
is
guy's
up
so
this way.
pessimistic. As soon as you like skew by a few meters off the beaten path, he's like,
Enter Rio.
we're
Yo,
moving
we're
away
lost.
from.
Between rocks. Danger 2. Go
Oh,
right.
I think I'm stuck.
Where's the? Oh man, do you need to be bailed out? I got you covered. No, I'm stuck. Is there no reverse in this? Is there? Please let me shift. Yes, there is.
Oh, there we go. I'm free.
Okay, cool.
It's old Nelson and his buddy Sebastian low Peugeot. He's out of here.
600. Follow Rio.
This seems tedious. Try doing it. Having said that, less tedious than crochet. Throwing it out there.
I am already enjoying myself more now, though, than I was 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, so am I. This is more fun. I am actually having a semi-decent time. So I guess if we want to go back to stiffness, I'd say it's a semi.
Bit of a chub.
500.
We're just going to follow the river. It seems safe. Oh god, it's not safe! Nelson had a bad time. Driving through trees is weird. It is weird. Watch this for a minute, skunk. Yes. I've lost the map markers and you guys in general. Let's get a bit of bonnet cam going on.
We better get to the last note we know.
Oh shit. I think I'm lost. How are you traveling?
Well, I'm behind you, so... Yeah, he's telling me I'm lost.
Yeah.
So, last waypoint.
I guess, yeah.
Left. Cap 278.
She landed on top of me. Oh! Bit rough.
500. Get ready to enter Rio between
Go back
rocks
to
and
bonnet
turn
cam
right.
a bit.
Danger 2.
Bonnet cam's
Step
not so
down.
bad.
Enter Rio. Step down. Between
Whoa!
rocks.
Uh-oh!
Danger
We've had a
2.
3-car pile up
Go
in the
right.
middle of bumfuck nowhere. He's saying go right. Frame rate is not great.
4Ks and 600. Follow Rio.
That's not just the stream, guys. I am seeing that live on the PlayStation.
Mine's alright so far.
Getting a few little dips and lags. That's a rock.
I'm not sure where we're supposed to be going.
Yeah, and I'm also not sure why I can just drive through massive trees. So
Yeah,
these are questions to ponder. Where'd you go? I've lost you. That's a rock.
I'm just behind you. But I don't think we're heading in the right direction.
Well, if you look at the map, there's a road with an arrow on it. I reckon the odds are this dude knows where he's going.
500. Continue straight ahead.
Here we
Tunnel.
go.
Danger 2.
Continue straight ahead, is what you reckon. We're going to Rio, it says in the bottom right hand corner. Nelson's looped up. Oh, big collision there.
I have no idea where we're supposed to be.
Yeah,
Because last
did you just
waypoint...
reset?
Yeah. And it put us back where we are right now, so... Alright, so this thing was telling us to go this way. It says to go 270 before. Whoa, where are we? Get into the river. And then it said to turn right.
This is going well.
I love that no one knows, so we're just following each other. Like, oh, he knows. He's headed in a direction, he knows.
That guy will know.
No, that guy knows nothing.
That guy will know where we're going. This is an excellent view and very easy to drive with. I'm going through the rice paddies. Oh, I've hit a thing. But I've found some houses. So that's one to me. Can't hear the co-driver from the TV cam. Where are you?
So, you get into the water and just continue following it. So,
there's houses. Oh, there's houses here everywhere.
yeah, no, you're not anywhere near where you need to be.
I'm heading the right way though. I'm just going through town. Very well rendered houses too. It almost looked real. I thought for a second I was in real life. I'm driving through dirt mounds. I don't understand it. There's like no bumps at all. I'm just driving. Trees, lol. Mounds, lol. Scrubs, you're the scrub. Oh, I've rolled it. No, I'm
We're
fine.
lost. Let's get back to the last roadbook note.
I'm not lost. I'm heading towards my friend. Oh, there's a thing.
Start speed limit zone 30.
Speed limit zone is on.
That's the stamp time card. Leave Rio.
Hey, Dominic,
Speed
how are you,
limit zone
mates?
30.
Hey, I see you like driving games. We'll be getting Wreckfest. I won't Popsicle Pete, but you know, maybe I should have done. Can't do burnouts in this.
I can't get out of neutral.
Push X.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of that. Oh,
Have you broken it? My car is not even broken.
no, I hadn't. I just drove through that area and it just did that. I was like, oh, okay. Potentially a glitch. Not that this game would.
This game a glitch? Some sort of bug? Something that shouldn't have been released in a $90 game?
3K
I don't believe you.
800. Continue on track. Attention.
Sounds crazy, I know. Where'd Sebastian Loeb go?
I think he found better things to do with his time. I think he's playing Dirt Rally.
1K forward to the right to cap 83.
If I could be bothered,
Off track.
Dirt Rally would be fucking pretty sick right now.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. Gets you in the mood for a bit of Dirt Rally,
Forward to
doesn't
the
it?
right to cap 83.
It's like, imagine if
Danger
we
two.
had a game off-road that wasn't shit. Hang on, I do.
We're
Where are you
moving away
going?
from our bearing.
This co-driver, seriously, just dude, just, you need to chill out a bit. I'm going to have to ask you to calm down. Oh, we got Harms Racing now. So Sebastian Loeb left. You have to
Yeah.
head off, Kogan.
That's
Enjoy
fair
the
enough. I
drink.
mean,
Thanks, mate.
there's probably a multitude of things you could be doing that would be much more beneficial to your time.
I appreciate you stopping by the stream and also completely understand why you're leaving.
Turn left to the mountains on cap 60.
We're doing some stuff here, Ryan. We are
We're
doing
moving
some
away
stuff.
from our cap.
We're moving away from our cap, apparently.
You are.
I'm following you.
500. Prepare to keep left between the mountains.
He gets so stressed as soon as you go like slightly.
Forward
There's
to
obviously
the
some
left,
invisible
cap
line
6.
that he can
Uphill.
see that we
Danger
can't.
2.
Yeah.
And as soon as you veer away from that, he's like, dude, no! You're veering offline. I'm also going around a large rock. Can we just calm the fuck down, please?
Yeah. Don't really feel like dying this evening. How about you?
Turn right.
Oh, that looks like it could be a jump. I mean,
look at the... Let's do it. Do it.
I'm getting distracted here, but that looks like it could be a jump.
Off
Get to the
track.
top of the hill.
We're moving away from our bearing.
Doesn't look as impressive as what I
Was-
first.
Much like this game,
Much
it
like
was
this
very
game.
underwhelming. You didn't even...
This
You
is
never make it up. I don't think that. I feel like the development team's not responsible for your bad aim.
no. That's definitely
I'm
part
going to
of the
follow you
course.
over this time. I'm going to follow you over. Spin around. Let's get some momentum. Let's hit this thing.
3K. Continue straight ahead.
Oh, I want to go a bit straighter on than that. Our buggies are getting nice and dirty though.
Oh,
It's the little things.
this is going to be mad sick.
I'm gonna miss it again, I reckon. Oh no, camera brick.
Oh! I used your roof to get. I hit a chair and I can't move. What the F?
Third time's a charm. It's gotta be.
I'm actually stuck on the table. I'm not even on the table, I'm in the table. I'm going to require some assistance if I could, please.
Alright. I'm coming.
This seems legit though. I remember seeing this in the 2015 Dakar. Do you remember when that car got stuck in the table? I'm free.
I'm so not free.
You... Oh man. I'll help. I helped.
Alright. Moving on.
Okay.
We've got rid of Heim Richner, and a Bonham is here now.
A Bonham.
Downhill.
Got him.
A Bonham.
Between the mountains.
I haven't decided what view I like best. I think that one's probably the most accurate. Yeah, I got this. He looks happy. He looks calm. He looks chilled. I don't really know what I need to do beyond that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just full throttle, virtually no steering input at all. Oh, maybe that's where I should have been.
He made a mistake. I'm not sure why, but
Cap is not this way.
Cap is not this way. We don't need your attitude, mate. We're having enough of a rough time as it is. 10 out of 10 IGN, damn straight. This is probably game of the year, I'd say. What do you think? Do you think this is game of the year?
Yeah. Look, I thought it was going to be hard to push Construction Simulator 2 off.
Yeah, I mean that is a pretty high quality game.
4Ks, continue straight ahead on cap 330.
But look, I think there could be, like, if I'm being honest for a second, I think with in the multiplayer area, trying different stages out and actually doing stuff, there could be some fun to be had in this. If for nothing else, lols with your mate.
Oh, yeah, the lols will be the entertainment part of this game. The problem that I have is that I am just flat out, like I'm not even releasing my finger from the accelerator throttle. The accelerator throttle even. Yeah, just to be specific.
Just to be specific.
But like the thing is, I'm not even releasing my finger off it, and just driving straight through. Straight
through trees,
rocks.
Rocks are about the only thing you actually go through.
Yeah, but you sort of just go over them though. Like it's not very detrimental to your rally. Like if I hit any of these trees, that would be the end of our rally.
Yeah, pretty much. I think there's too much scrub.
Yeah.
500.
I don't know. Like I've watched the Dakar before. Like it's been on my TV, and I have eyes, and they work generally. And I just feel like this isn't what I see.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Toby Price on his motorbike just driving through absolute masses of scrub.
They're just going through trees like they're not there because they're actually not there.
Yeah.
500. Get ready to turn left between the mountains.
I used the brakes for a second, then I got excited.
We're moving away from our
No, I still haven't. I just stuffed up and was like going over hills and stuff, but I thought, no, still gonna send it.
This mouthy cock bag seriously needs
turn left to cap 275
to eat the biggest bag of dicks. Just, mate, put anything in your mouth. I don't care. Just shut up. actually, you can turn him off. I'm pretty sure you can turn him off. Cockpit driver, no.
You can turn me on.
You have made changes that have not been applied. Procedure changes will be lost. Whatever. Just like whatever. I got rid of the cock bag. Eerie, how are you, mate? Just dropping by to say hi and leave a like. Thank you very much. Appreciate you stopping by. We're having a good time, and it's got almost nothing to do with this game. Almost. It's fair to say, look, there could be some fun to be had on this game.
There's room for improvement.
I'm not sure that I'd necessarily live stream it again. I could probably make some funny videos out of it though.
Maybe.
There could be some video potential. Please go through this checkpoint, which must be here somewhere. How do I keep missing this checkpoint? I don't understand. We've got like 2 other dudes in our lobby. I must just be going around and missing this in circles because the yellow dot's not moving.
I tell you what, XX_DJ07_XX. That's a name.
That is a name, isn't it?
It's it feels like it's a sweet princess sort of name.
Lots of shouting by someone in the game, dropping in late, so unsure why. Lots of shouting by someone in the game.
I can't even hear it.
Me either. Whoa! That got intense while I was reading the chat. Oh, that's the navigator, yeah. He has to shout out the directions. He's gone now. I made him go. He's there still, but he's now about...
Got a sock in his mouth.
Yeah, he's useless as tits on a ball now. I did a thing. I'm fine though.
Took one of the socks off his feet and jammed it down his throat. The other one's wrapped around his face.
Yeah.
So he can't see.
It's okay. This is the best view, I think, to race him. I'm confused as to what's going on with the map markers, and also I don't know where you are. I found you.
I don't know if it's anything to do with like the fact that it's rookie maybe, but like I am not paying any attention to the road book.
I was literally driving in a view where you cannot see forwards.
Oh, that's very handy.
He's a mute. He is a mute now. I punched him in the face enough that his lips swelled over. I think there's also no damage, so no consequences in this. Whereas when you... Which I don't understand why, because the settings are the same for the single player.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to head towards a map marker that I've got lit up. I'm not this bloody thing again, going around in circles. That's not the right button. I'm probably going to need your assistance here.
Oh yeah?
Just
I hope not, because I'm pretty sure I'm like flipping ages away from you.
Oh, I'm still in reverse. Where? There you are. I'm coming for you. Do you reckon we'll ever finish this?
Oh, I don't know. I've done 113 kilometres so far.
I've done 78. Have you done 113?
I'm just smashing it, mate.
Obviously didn't count all the ones I did on my roof. You'd think they'd give the waypoints a larger hit radius, more than 5 centimetres. You would.
Yeah.
Maybe Dakar's just super, like, anal about that shit. I'm not going towards that, I'm going towards you. But at least we've got to experience, I think, all vehicles. I haven't tried a truck yet.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Didn't change the world?
No. Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit. It tells me there's a rock in the middle after I've already hit it. We're flying through the sky. Thanks, mate. Got some catching up to do though, mate.
How far away are you?
I've done 121 kilometres.
How many checkpoints have you got?
I am up to 35.
I'm on 23. I did do about 10 circles trying to find the last checkpoint though, and it wouldn't let me have it.
But the easy way to look at it is I've done 123 Ks. How many have you done?
91.
Yeah, so you're about 20.
But I'm not going towards any markers, because the only marker that this is obsessed with me getting is about 40 kilometres behind me.
Oh.
I'm just trying to catch up to you at this point. This is a pretty cool rocky area though that I've driven through, over. Because, lol, physics. There's nothing I can't do in my car. Actually, it's not even a car, it's a side-by-side. I can fly. They're pretty unstoppable, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
Terrain is not something you have to worry too much about. Like my wife navigating, you should have turned there. Yeah, you can't shoot. You can't mute her, PISCO.
You can try. It's not going to end very well for you, though.
Yeah, it's going to go... Yeah. But by all means, try it, and let us know how the results go, because the results may vary. Is there... Can I go up this? Surely not. This is a sheer cliff. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's a little bit slow. Doing just 7 kilometers an hour. Can I get up this? No, I finally found something that stops the car. And it was a sheer cliff face. I got a bit of elevation here though. Alright, don't be like that. Oh. Let's go forward. You know, honestly, I think we'd probably enjoy spin tyres more in this.
Yep.
May not have internet for a while if you attempt to mute the Wi-Fi, damn straight. You might not have testicles for a while either. I've lost sight of you. That makes me sad. Makes me a sad panda.
My car has somehow cleaned itself.
Oh yeah, I found you. I'm a rock climber now, just so that you know. Alright, it's time to get some kilometres behind me. That's a big rock. I couldn't say it because of the view. How did you get so far ahead? Are you even anywhere close? Is your co-driver just swearing at you at this point?
I have actually I'm hitting all the markers.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, mine just won't show me where any markers are because I didn't get that one 50 kilometres ago.
It's because you told him you shoved your sock down his throat and he's not talking anymore.
Yeah, but the yellow dot just still trying to take me way back.
Yeah, but that could also be because oh, you've still got a yellow dot. I don't even have a yellow dot anymore because I'm just following a track.
I've tried to push it to the silent treatment stage once, never again. Don't know where the limit is. I regretted it. You're like 33% of the way there. Yeah, look. it's a thing. What's the time? It's, you know what, it's actually nearly time to probably wrap this up, I reckon. Are you going to finish the stage though, Ryan?
Look, I mean, I don't know that I'm on 50%.
Right. Surely you were on stage 34 ages ago. You'd have to be a lot further through now.
42.
Oh wow. Oh wow. So this is like a 7-hour mission. Especially if you drive like I do. Well, I'm definitely not going to continue going. I think I'm just going to wrap it up about there.
Oh yeah?
It is 11 o'clock, I suppose. And I think nearly everyone's tuned out or fallen asleep at this point as well. So, look, do you want to have any reflections, Ryan, on Dakar 2018? Anything you'd like to say now?
Look, there's room for improvement. I don't know how much they're going to deliver on said improvement. I think I'd be interested to see how it goes with the steering wheel, but at the same time I'm not, because the in-car sort of view doesn't excite me that much. Well, I think it might be very difficult.
It doesn't. The onboard view doesn't look great, but it's not so much that. Now that I've played it and kind of got used to the controller a little bit, it's very arcadey in the physics of the car. This is not a sim. This is not a simulator at all. They said it was going to be a racing sim. If by sim they mean replicating reality in terms of distance and checkpoints, waypoints, how to navigate, how to follow road maps. In that sense, yes, I'll pay that. Sure, there is road maps that I need to learn. If I want to get better at the game, I'm going to have to figure out how to read the maps. I need to stick to that and all the rest. So in terms of that, it's a simulator. In terms of the way the cars and motorbikes ride, it's as arcade as they come. It's not even a simcade. It's just hold the throttle down and, you know, try not to roll it. It's no more of a simulator than Need for Speed Underground was.
Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in that, because, as we're saying, you know, the way that you can just hold the throttle down 100% and just go straight to your next marker.
Yeah.
Through trees, over hills, through what? It's just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Not realistic in the motor. But I wonder if that has something to do with the fact that it's on rookie.
I don't know.
Maybe if we had it on a harder thing, obviously, we're not going to suddenly impact trees. I think we're still going to be able to drive straight through trees. But I think that we might incur a bit more damage from doing that sort of stuff.
The damage for sure, yeah. Damage will go up when you roll it, smash into a rock. Little things that we were brushing off then. I think we would incur bigger damage from that. But I don't think it's going to change. Well, I'm almost certain it's not going to change the way the car feels, the way the physics are, and things like driving flat out across bumpy terrain and going straight through trees. Like, it's as arcade as it comes. The only simulation thing about this game that I've seen so far is actually having to read the road maps. Obviously, the maps you can drive around on are massive, possibly even to the point of being daunting. But the problem is, like, I get that they want to simulate the Dakar experience by doing that, but is the gameplay worth doing? If you've got a stage there that's legit going to take you a couple of hours to complete, because you have to navigate and all the rest, do you really want to do it? Do you want to do 2-hour stages time and time again when the actual gameplay, the actual physics of the car, the way it feels to drive the car, is totally uninteresting? Yeah,
well, that's the main thing, sort of coming back around to it. And we sort of touched on it before. It could be the best looking, the best, maps, the best everything. But if you can't drive, all that sort of stuff is pointless.
Yeah. And it's just, I've just punched the microphone because #ProStreamer. Yeah, you're dead right. And we were discussing this earlier. It's with like R Factor 1, which is not something a lot of people will be familiar with, but it's a brilliant, brilliant simulator. But it's very old. The graphics aren't particularly good. It doesn't look nice. But to drive, to play it, fantastic. This, I kind of think, and this doesn't look that good. Let's be honest. Like, it looks fine. It's not horrible, but it's not good, is it? The trees are very 2D that you go through. It's, you know, it is what it is. It's nothing outstanding. That's fine. Not too worried about the graphics at this point. Obviously, the map reading, they've dedicated time and effort into making sure that to get checkpoints and waypoints, you really have to follow your map notes, which means you have to learn how the map notes work. Or your notebook, sorry. You have to learn how that works, and that's cool. That's fine if you're a hardcore Dakar fan that just wants to do that and not worry about the driving. You just know you can hold the throttle down and head towards the marker because you're worried about reading the map. But if you want a simulation experience in terms of the way the cars drive, the way the bikes feel, this is full arcade. In my opinion, that's just one man's opinion.
Yeah, no, I tend to agree with you.
Yeah. It's not. I just don't know. I'm in two minds. I will come back and play this again when they actually allow steering. Well, I've been banging on about it, I know, but since we're finishing up, I just want to reiterate the fact that this game that they called a simulator, they are still going. This is a simulator game. You know, like Dirt Rally's a simulator, like iRacing's a simulator. This is a simulator, and they've released it with no steering wheel support. Even if there's a patch within a couple of days, surely that speaks volumes as to how these cars drive.
Yeah, exactly. And the cars drive like crap. Like, you'd have to do a lot of patching to fix what's going on there. It's, very difficult to sort of wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
I probably won't touch this game for a couple of weeks.
No.
I'd give it a fair bit of time.
Yeah. I want to see some patch notes come through before I'm too worried about this. Yeah.
And which is disappointing because I've flat out been waiting for this game since November last year.
Same. I've been excited for it.
Yeah. So for it to come out and I play 2 hours, I'm like, I'm just going to wait a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
After paying $90.
It's like, I'm done, you know, for now. But as I say, my main concern is A, the state that they release this in. It's buggy, it's glitchy, things just don't work, and there's no steering wheel support. I think that's unforgivable, and it's something I'll never move on from, because I just think even if iRacing came out for 3 days and had, or 2 days, and had no steering wheel support for those 2 days, what, you know, can you imagine? Can you imagine if a game like that, if a Gran Turismo and a Assetto Corsa and iRacing came out and for the first day or two there was no steering wheel support and they're like, oh, you can play it on a controller though. It's not on. It's not cool. Lots of bugs and glitches. The physics are rubbish. It's arcade, like, that's what it is. By rubbish, I don't mean they're unplayable, I just mean they're like an arcade game.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, the more we were doing it, the better we were getting. It was still pretty difficult at the end there. Like, it's so unpredictable the way the car behaves.
It is.
There's a lot of snap oversteer. Just sometimes it just doesn't want to understeer, and it's very unpredictable. So it's hard to go into anything with commitment. Also, trying to then decipher the maps whilst running around at 100 k's an hour. All these things come together. It becomes very daunting, and the fact that you can't rely on what the car's going to do, and you're worrying so much about how you're going to have to drive the car, you forget about everything else you're trying to do. And then, for me, the one of the big draw cards was the fact that you really had to try and learn this navigation feature, but because the car was so freaking hard to handle, you just followed the yellow dot, and that is boring as shit.
It is. You can turn that off, and then you really will be 100% reliant on the patch notes, and you could learn the patch notes and do it, but the question is, and that's fine, like, I totally respect that, there's a skill involved in learning patch notes and being able to actually read them and know what it means and all the rest. It's a skill I don't have, but the question is, once you figured it out, do you really want to spend 4 hours per stage or 2 hours per stage doing that in what is essentially, it feels like an arcade racer?
Yeah.
they've got a lot of things to work on, and the big concern is I've already seen developers mention that some features might have to wait until Dakar 2019. Well, what the fuck, man? I just paid $90 for this. I want this to work. I don't want this. I want this to be what was written on the box. I don't want this to be some super early access Steam release that got greenlit. And I could forgive it if it was. If this was legitimately an early access and they're like, you know, grab it for $25 now, $20 now, just to help fund the project and help support it, and in 12 months' time we might make this into a good thing. I can get behind it and go, look, there's so much potential there. It's not there yet, but there's a heap of potential for this game. But this is $90 worth of final released video game that may not get that much more support. I'm sure it will over the next couple of months, but at some point that very small development team is going to have to leave Dakar 18 and start focusing on Dakar 19, because they will be contractually bound to release that game in about 12 months from now.
Yep, and you could just imagine, you can already see it now, like with how big of an issue this launch has been with the delay and then the confusion around the launch itself. Like, let's not even get into that part.
Yeah, that's it. The timing, the fact that they delayed it for a global launch, and then they all released separately anyway. And then we have situations where some stores are selling them and some stores aren't, and you don't know what day it's actually being released on, depending on your country. I mean, if we were in Europe, this is supposed to be released on the 28th. Today's the 27th, and you've had it since yesterday.
Yep.
You know, what's going on? Like, the whole thing has been a balls up, and therefore I'm not that surprised, to be fair, that we've jumped into this, and it's kind of a balls up. Yeah.
I'm disappointed, but at the same time, as I sort of mentioned to you today, I think people going into this expecting a well-polished game to be fantastic, probably a bit stupid. And I was trying to be optimistic, but definitely expect a hell of a lot more than what they've given.
And yeah, look, I agree with you to a degree that you can't come into this studio's first ever video game and expect this just to be flawless. That it's going to be amazing. It's a small team. It's a low budget game. It's not going to blow your socks off, straight up. And I appreciate a lot of the things they've put into this game, and I respect the fact that they're a small development team. But as I say, if this was a cheaper game and it was released as a bit of an arcade, or even if it was $40, $45,
yeah,
you could be like, okay, I get it. They're doing their best. But this is the same price you will have paid for Dirt Rally 2 or Gran Turismo Sport, or in fact Gran Turismo Sport I'm pretty sure it was cheaper. I think it was $79.95. This was $89.95, so $90. This is $10 more than Gran Turismo Sport.
In the big scheme of things, even removing the racing aspect away from it, this is the same price you'll pay there or thereabouts for Red Dead Redemption.
It is. I mean, you name your favourite AAA title and you're going to be paying the same amount for this game, and that's what feels wrong about it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so pissed off about this. It's not just the quality of the game itself, which does, to be fair, have potential, and for a low budget, underfunded small development team, a lot of things they've done is good. It's the fact that we paid the same price that you will for a AAA, well-polished title that you can stake your house on. It's going to be a bloody good game.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you find me the person that's going to play Red Dead Redemption 2, and after 2 hours be like, yeah, I'm going to give it a couple of weeks, see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. PISCO's saying 6 out of 10 on Steam. That's pretty mind-blowing. That's a really good score. 87% like this game. But Google users is one of those things, PISCO. The only people looking it up on Google are those people that have got it and liked it. I've noticed that with movies. Movies that get junked on a lot of things, but if you actually type it into Google, Google users are always really high because they've looked it up because they've enjoyed it and they want to find out more about it. So I kind of ignore the Google users. 6 out of 10 surprises me. I'd like to review that in about a week's time to see how that is going. Red Horizons actually said you could sue them for false advertising. They have SIM all over their product description. They do. I don't think you really could sue them, but it is definitely disappointing.
Yeah, I think that would come back to your aspect before of what are they specifically providing a sim of, because when it comes to map size, and the area
Notebooks
and notebooks and all this stuff. It's spot on. It's amazing.
It is, and that is a simulator of Dakar, and there was always going to be a learning experience, and that's the simulation part. Are those things you just mentioned? What's not a simulation is the way the cars, bikes, trucks, side by sides feel.
Anything to do with the actual movement of vehicles.
Yeah, it's just, it's there, it works, they work, but it's not good. The objects that you just drive through, that's not good. And the terrain itself, it just feels like they've made sure it's crowded. Like that last section we're on just felt overcrowded with shrubs and bushes and shit. It's like they're just trying to pad it out to make it feel less like just a big empty space, which is the problem that the first sand dunes felt like. But that's real life. Sand dunes are not going to feel like a crowded, so that's okay. But the last place we're at just feels like they were just going, oh no, just triple the amount of trees you've got in it and shrubs you've got in it. But they're not objects to avoid. You just go through them at full noise, 120, 130 kilometers an hour. Doesn't affect the car at all. They're not there. They're just things that you're driving through, and that's rubbish, man. Well, that's just fucking rubbish, isn't it?
It really is, and it sucks to sort of hit it on that sort of bad note, but
it is.
Unfortunately, that's where it stands for me at the moment, and obviously the same for yourself.
Yep.
But at the same time, I don't think either of us are prepared to say that we're done with this game.
No, I'm not done with it. I'm going to keep an eye on it.
Yep.
It's probably not going to get put back in my PlayStation for a little while, unless I'm really tempted just to see what the steering wheel feels like, which I may do. But that will be a 20-minute play session just to find out what it feels like.
And it'd have to be overwhelmingly different.
It will.
To consider longer play. And the other thing as well is that, by the time this time in a month, there's going to be X amount of games that will be consuming so much of our time.
Yeah, we'll never think about this one again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real shame. I wanted to be hooked by this. I just wanted this to be so much fun that you and I could just spend some time, spend some live streams, getting out amongst it, getting lost, navigating our way around, and just generally enjoying ourselves. And it doesn't feel like, unfortunately, it's that at the moment. Developers' website's shit as well, says PISCO. Big Moon has set a simple goal since its foundation: develop the best games possible. Well, this might be the best game that's possible to them.
Yeah, I was going to say that the key word there is the best game possible.
Yeah, and that it might be true for them. I mean, you and I could make the best game possible as well, Ryan, but it would be terrible because we're not game developers.
Yeah, but it'd be the best game possible.
Correct.
For us to make.
For us to make. So everything's in perspective. But I don't want to write them off, and they're going to be going through a pretty tough time. That development team is not going to be having a good month.
They are going to be copying the hate.
And I've already seen one of them getting very active on Reddit, and it wasn't that good. Last I saw, he was getting stuck into Jimmy Broadbent, who is, of course, and then going, I didn't know who he was, so don't be offended by it. It's like, well, you've created a simulator game, and he's one of the biggest simulator YouTube covers, so...
Yeah,
I feel like
he was your biggest endorsement, and you've just basically pissed him off.
And you've shit on him because he didn't like your game, and which is probably fair enough.
Yep.
Red Horizons, if they get wheel support right, I'll probably pick it up, but that's a hope and a half. Yeah, I'll try it. I might do a tiny little update video just to go, hey, I've tried it out, this is what it looks like, this is what it feels like, and I'll keep you updated. But I'll be keeping an eye on updates that are coming up, and if they make some massive changes, if they're like huge changes to physics and this and that and the other, sure, I'll jump back in and give it another go. I've paid $90 for it. I want this to be good. Yeah. Because right now we're ending it at about 2 hours playtime, which is $45 an hour, and that is unreasonable for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But look, let's end the stream there, because otherwise we're just going to start talking about the same things over and over and over.
I was going to say we'll start going back in a circle.
We will. So on that note, thank you to everyone that did stop by, watch a little bit of the stream. Appreciate all of those kind enough to leave a like. And those of you nice enough to have a little chat along with us. I know it's something different for my channel. I don't think you'll be seeing too much more of it, but you never know. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. I'll keep you updated, so you will see a bit more of it. I'll keep you updated with how it's going, but otherwise, yeah, that's it. Great to have you along. Can't wait to talk to you all next time, but for now, it is goodbye.
have longer